Hello, welcome to this video playing the DarkPassenger. He's actually allowing the Benko for a change. Many people play those some relatively meek lines against it or avoid it altogether. So this is the modern main line. Bishop d2 is the move now. Knight d2 is also possible. Bishop d3 is a blunder due to knight takes d5, even though I recently lost against this. So there's always trickiness in Blitz chess. Bishop d2, however, is by far the main move. Yeah, you can take on d2 now, or go d6. Yeah, okay, I'll take. Yeah, the idea is knight b5. Just wonder if it works. e6 is an option here for black in those positions. This is a difference to many pure Benkos with the old move orders. You don't have e6, but here d6 is not even played. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, so I have d5 now, definitely, or knight b4. Let's go knight b4. I also could have started rook f to b8. That was a serious option that I did not look at. I should have looked at that. Okay, let's go d5. Yeah, there's also knight c7 to e6 here. It's slightly awkward. I don't want to go back to a6 here, but maybe I have to. Okay, yeah, I definitely played something wrong there. Not entirely sure what exactly I did wrong. Maybe not playing rook b8. I don't quite know. Fatigue, there is fatigue with the knight. Doesn't help all that much. Okay, I'm going for c4 here. So he attacks d5, but I'm attacking b3, so he probably has to take. Or that one. Or that one. What to do? That was a good move. Not quite sure. I mean, c3, there's f3, so that shouldn't work. Knight c5 also doesn't work. Okay. So knight c5. I can take and go a5. a5. Of course, he can also take d5, but this is some 3 against 2 on one side of the board. Okay. And then he wants to take d5. Okay. I might just lose on the spot here. Yeah, I'm 2 points down. He can just take c5. Wow, that looked like a really good game by white. At least I didn't quite spot what went wrong.
Time warning.
At least I'm a little bit active here. Rook a1 maybe, or what? It's not necessary really. Yeah. It's just losing. What can you do? Yeah.
Black resigns.
Yeah, I made mistakes right here. Because this position is okay, absolutely. But I made mistakes here, probably a couple. This is already... I don't like it with hindsight. I can do this first and make him play rook to b1. This is better. And then go from here. Yeah, like this, that he has to play this passive move first, and then I go here and then potentially d5. It really should be okay. I have knight to d3 and so on. This is not really all that great. Maybe I should go to d3. I played this. The engine just believes I'm fine here. And maybe because I already get this pawn almost. Like here there's some attacks going on. Now here I'm actually better. So knight d3 is... I just played this rather quickly. Not that quickly. But knight d3 is a lot stronger. And this was a good move. That was a really good move. He's threatening to take on e4, and it's very difficult to allow that. Maybe, okay, the engine wants me to do this, but couldn't quite believe it. Yeah, it's already a little bit off this position. Oh, here I can actually still equalize him. Okay, with this idea. That's totally okay. Funny idea. This rook f3. I saw this that I had to look at this move, but he can take with the knight. Rook takes as bishop h6. So it wasn't totally impossible to see because I had some idea with this, but okay, I went for this, and this is again a very strong move. Covering b3, and yeah, ultimately I went for this, but I knew that this is not going to be okay. Knight d6, yeah, probably have to go rook d8 here. But it's by now it's just lost. Yeah, there's nothing really that you can try. 2 pawns, here's a stable bishop, the a pawn is too much. Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes the later stages of the opening that gave white too much advantage. Okay, well, thanks for watching.